Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta and it is time for another Crafty Live. So I will give everybody a few minutes to arrive, to get settled, grab yourself something to drink, maybe some snacks, get yourself some crafting or just something to do, to amuse yourself with, or just get on about your day and listen to me rabble on. So I can see that we've got the lovely Ash in the comments. Hello, hello, long time no see. Yes, it is fine if you can't make it regularly. That is completely fine. It's lovely that you're here. We've got Roxy the Dotty Crafter. Hello, hello. We've got the lovely Em. She is my moderator this evening, so be nice to her. So yes, oh, how lovely. Got lots of lovely peeps here. If you are lurking and working and you feel like popping into the chat to say hey, please do so. We're a friendly bunch and yeah, everybody is welcome. So how are we all doing? I'm all right. I'm doing good. I have been working on my canvas for June, my diamond canvas, which is this image which you will have seen me kit up last week. Was that only a week ago? My goodness. So this is Evening Light by Jeremiah Kettner. I will pop a progress picture up in the group, but I've done about that much. We're just at cleavage level on the painting at the moment. So yeah, but it's really lovely to work on and I'm really enjoying it. And just as a reminder, this is going to 4 different events for this month, which are hashtag Feline Love 24, which is Diamond Grandma and Diamond Nana. Hashtag DP June Pride 24, which is Christopher Colassa and Stacey's Ritzy DP. Hashtag Animals, which is Diamond Paint with Friends, being hosted by True Vampire Crafts. And hashtag Myths and Stars DP, which is Mr. and Mrs. Dubé Diamond Paint and Dazzle and Dots. So, yes, yeah, Rox, this was the painting I was working on last night. I really need to get a second camera so that I can do face and desk camera. But yeah, maybe that's it's a future goal. So yes, that was what I was working on. In fact, I'll just grab it down. I'll just show you. We've got plenty of time. I am not convinced that the craft I've picked for this evening is going to take an hour. So why not? Ugh. She's a little bit unwieldy, but yeah, so she's very sparkly, as you can see. There's so many blue ABs in that top. And I've just switched out the cat's whiskers for blue ABs, pale blue ABs. So yeah, so that's where we're up to at the moment. Decolletage area today. And then, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting up into the stars and moon section a little bit later, but she's so stunning. Oh, yes, boobs. Boobs, says the lovely Em. Yeah. So, yeah, that's been my view for most of the day, is looking at cleavage, which, you know, there are worse ways to spend Pride Month. So there are worse ways to spend any month. So, yeah, I'll just pop her back. Little crafty tip, trouser hangers, really good for hanging up your diamond paintings. These ones are particularly good. I put 2 on these larger ones, and it just means that I can hang them up off of the little picture shelf I've got behind my desk. And then they are out the way, and I don't have to roll them. So, oh, goodness. Right, that was more exercise than I needed. I've just realised that I'm in my Nerdy Crafter hoodie, and I'm like all rainbowy matching, which was not a conscious choice, but I kind of like it. So yeah, so yeah, this is my planner June header page. Just to I like to use, if you've not seen me do this before, let me show you May. So for May, I had 2 diamond paintings that I was working on. I didn't finish this one, sadly. It's gonna be an ongoing project because it's so confetti heavy, that one. as you'd expect, I suppose. So, but this one I got finished. But yeah, so that was my May header for the space and fantasy events. So yeah, I've just sort of been using that to highlight whatever painting I'm working on. And so for June, it is this painting. And then I popped all the events on this page because there were so many of them. And then, yeah, followed through with some nice bright colours for my month spread. I need to do another planner video. I've not done one since I tried out last month. I did the, what's this called? The dashboard layout. So yeah, last month I was trying out the dashboard layout for the first time, but now I'm back to using a standard horizontal layout for this week. So yeah, but yeah, if you want to see more planner stuff, or if there's anything else in particular you'd like to see from me, do let me know. I like to make videos that people like to watch, so if there's anything in particular, give me a yell, let me know. If you want to chat privately, Facebook message me or drop me an email, it's all good. So what are we doing today? Today we are working on this little item, which came with a bag of little tiles, and this was from BeeBeeCraft. I'm sure that somewhere in the description for this video I've probably written how much it cost me. Can I remember? No, I cannot. But yeah, there's definitely a link down in the description. I think it wasn't very expensive. Let me just see if I can check back in my notes. Give me a sec. Right, yeah. Currently, I just brought it up on their website, £3.41 for this little kit. So cheap as chips, absolute bargain. It's a little, I suspect that this is bamboo wood. It certainly looks like bamboo. And then we've got these, which are very dusty, and I've not got them out yet to have a look at. So let's have a look see. I will probably need a little bit of a wipe so that we can see their pretty colours. Do you know any way to make a diamond art swatch book to be able to see the colours for embellishments? Oh, I do have. I have got a DMC book which you can add which shows all the colours, and you can. There's then a space for you to stick the drills in as you sort of collect them. You could probably create something similar if you just wanted to look at what embellishments you already own. Then I would say a little bit of double-sided sticky tape and then write what each one is next to it so that you've got an idea. I don't know. I'll give it some thought, but good question. You are, why are you so grubby? Okay, that one might not be usable, but I'm going to bring you down so you can see. These are our little, I've just put them on a wet wipe so that I could just get off any dust that was on them, but I think most of the dust was in the bag, and actually these colours are looking quite vibrant. I've got some with little defects. I'm going to grab out some pliers and see if I can nip those off. Let me get my not so good pliers. Not my really nice jewellery pliers. So yeah, so like this one has got like a little knobbly bit. It's, I guess, no different from diamond painting trash. There we go. Yeah, that came off easy. So yeah, little bits of trash maybe. But I'm not really sure what pattern I'm going to do. Yeah, changing drills is something that I don't do a lot of. There are some people that will change up drills in every single canvas they work on. I'm trying to think the one that I did the most on, probably the Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn canvas. I cannot remember what it's called now. But I know it's part of the Pride range, but I can't remember what it's called. But that I changed out. There was a lot of yellow drills in the jewellery, and I changed them all out for some copper toned metallics. So that's probably the most changing that I've done. I've got a video going out later this week, I think, on some new drills that I've just bought to add to this canvas. So we will see. Partners in crime. Yes, thank you, Em. You are coming to save me again. So, right. These are our little mosaic pieces, and I guess it doesn't really matter how we put them in. I'm going to sort of plan out something first, though, I think, rather than just chuck them in. The example that they give, let me just bring this over. Ooh, yeah, so this is the example they give, and so they've not filled the entire space. They've just sort of laid them in. Oh yeah, I think I'd be a little bit intimidated changing up stuff in a Margaret Morales canvas, because they're such her work is very detailed. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe pop up a picture in the group. Sorry, I need to cough. I'm so sorry. I have a frog in my throat. Yeah, maybe share a picture of your canvas in the Crafty Coven group, and then get people to put forward some suggestions, or maybe they'll be able to offer some advice that I can't. Trying to see how many we've got of each colour. It seems fairly random. So what have we all been up to? I know there's so many events going on, and just life stuff. We had a very lovely Zoom call last night with the patrons, so just to put that out there if you're ever interested for a little monthly get together. In fact, it was an unusually long one this week, but you can flit in and out as you please. You don't have to come and stay for the whole thing. But it's just nice to be able to have a more equal conversation, I suppose, than what we get during the live, where it's just my voice. So, I'm trying to think if I have anything else. Normally I have like a list of things to chatter about, but honestly, my week has been fairly sort of normal. I didn't. Hubby moved our bedroom around, because last week I walked into the room, or stumbled into the room, and smacked my thigh on the side of the bed, and I still have a big bruise and it still hurts. So we decided that we definitely needed to do something to just make the room a little bit more accessible for me and my clumsiness. So we moved it all around, which is very nice. Just getting used to that now, and that has sort of unearthed a whole load of the usual clothes that don't fit, boxes full of junk, paperwork that I probably don't need to keep. So that'll be me for the next few evenings of just oh gosh, and you were on a far more important call. Let's be honest. But you were missed. You definitely were missed. Oh, Ash, you're getting tested for autism, hopefully. Oh yeah, the waiting list for those things is shocking. yeah, it's a nightmare. But hopefully it will be a positive outcome for you either way. You either they'll say that's not what it is, but it might be something else, or just I know I found that even though when I got my CPTSD diagnosis, it wasn't what I was hoping for, but it did help just to make sense of a lot of things and be able to just, yeah, understand why I am the way that I am a little bit. So, yeah. Oh, wow. Out of 10 officers, only one put you on a list. Dylan, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, the waiting list for any sort of help is a nightmare. So I just take whatever they offer you and worry about consequences afterwards, I guess. It's now there's no rhyme or reason for what I'm doing with this. I don't really know what I'm doing. It was me saying it was going to be a quick craft. It won't be quick if I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have enough to do any sort of rainbow, I don't think. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I could put some sort of, maybe something rainbowy somewhere, which would be nice. Yeah, anything that they can tell you, honestly, and just, yeah, try everything. I ended up paying for private therapy, which was, yeah, because I couldn't get any help elsewhere. And yeah, it, as much as I'm loath to admit it, it was helpful to yeah, it was a worthwhile use of money. Right. I think I'm so used to diamonds that sort of fit together. The idea of these not fitting together is sort of bothering me. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. Right. Maybe I should just dump them all in. Rainbows for Pride. Yes. Yes, Rainbows for Pride. In fact, oh, I got a new Pride pin. I should show you. Which will distract me from the fact that I don't really know what I'm doing here. So this came from Hecking Unicorn. I don't know if you can see that there. Hecking Unicorn. And I got a little bi flag like life bar thing, which I thought was very cool. It's got 2 pins. Yeah, I've not even taken it out of its wrapper yet. Yeah, you'd be surprised, Ash, how many of us are a little bit unusual in a variety of ways. So feel free. That's why we've got the little like wellness chat thread as well. So yeah, yeah. So go into the wellness group and feel free to just vent in there. I've just realised how much that looks like a bottom. So just for the YouTubiness of it all, I shall just cover that bit up. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. It's very cute, and it's got 2 pins. And I also got a little notebook which has got a bicycle on it, which is foiled with pink, purple and blue, which I really liked. And this is cool. It's just a plain coloured notebook, but in the back, the last however many pages have got like a little glossary of LGBT stuff, which is very cute and great if if you have somebody in your life that might not quite get it and needs an easy sort of explanation of things. So yeah, so are we all doing things for Pride? Have we got stuff going on? Our local Pride event is not until August, she says skeptically. I think it's August. Yes, it is August the 17th. Yeah, so our local Pride event's not for a while. And oh, that's the other thing I do need to mention. Last week during the live, I chatted at great length about the Pride horror movie festival. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. I got the dates wrong. Well, since I last looked at the dates, they had been moved, and so that is now not until July. It is the second weekend in July, but I'm very much looking forward to that because there's lots of fun stuff, and I think I've posted a link to it in the group. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff happening. If you didn't hear me chat about it last year, it's the Soho Horror Fest for Pride. It is, the recommended price is £45, but it's a pay what you can afford. It's 4 days of streaming at home movies, so you don't even have to go anywhere. You don't have to get dressed. You can sit in your PJs if you feel like it, and then yeah, you watch cool movies made by queer creators or about queer topics. There's an anniversary event to do with Divine, which I am very much looking forward to. Yeah, it should be really good. Oh, your local Pride's the week after ours. Ooh. Dylan might get Jammy Dodgers, Wee Dino plushie. Yeah, I've pre-ordered that one. Yeah, I pre-ordered I pre-ordered the Dino keyring, the small one, and the Clicks rainbow emotional support demon. That's for my son. So yeah, it's all good. Right, I'm going to put some glue down in here, and then we'll go from that. So that's the plan. I'm going to use the slightly evil B7000 because it gives lots of working time. And so I'll have time to make decisions and move things around, in theory. Oh, that's assuming that this hasn't all dried up and I'll have to get another one out. No. What's going on? Oh, it's going to be one of those days. I need a sharp pointy thing. It's just not wanting to come out. This is where I'm going to squeeze it too hard and the glue is just going to explode everywhere. Yeah, we got we have a demon, I think that was from the first round, and second round mango. Come on. No, that is not working. That's what I get for buying cheap glue. Right, let me get my more expensive glue. Oh dear. Right. Here we go. This is leftovers from the cloisonne kit, so this will be fine. You could obviously do this with actual tile grout, but I didn't think it was worth it to go out and buy tile grout when I had plenty of adhesive, and it is only going to be used as a cup mat. Right. And then I will sort of grout it after the fact, but We will see. Oh, wow. Yes, cheap glue worked too well too soon. Yeah, that was a, where was that from? It was probably from Temu. It was a pack of little packets, so they're probably all dead. What do I need now? Oh, a brain that works, please. Right, let's just spread. It's like icing a cake. Yeah, next week, continuing this kind of unintentional pride thing, next week I'm gonna have a go at working on my little cross stitch kit that I picked up, that is a little heart-shaped rainbow, so I'm gonna have a go with that. Where are my tweezers? I have 20 million pairs of tweezers. Can I find any of them? Right, those ones will do. Okay, so definitely want some rainbowiness at the top. Right. Okay. I might put them in that way. Maybe. Let's go with that. Let's embrace the fact that they don't sit together properly. Okay. Sorry, the silence of my concentrating brain. There. Okay, I'm sort of happy with that. That's okay. Now I've got to try and do the same thing on the other side. Now, do I want to? I'm going to reverse rainbow. Ash says, I'll be excited for the new pens that DAC are putting into the kits. The twisty up ones, I do have one that's not dissimilar to what they're putting out. I don't know. They're clearly going to be a bit divisive. To be honest, I'm not on a no buy, but I'm on a only buy things that you absolutely love kind of thing at the moment. So it's going to be a while, I think, before I get one of the DAC kits that's got the new stuff in it. Although I really would like to try their new skinny places, their multi places. So if anybody's got one and hates it, I will gladly take it off your hands. What am I doing wrong here? I don't know. Right. And that one. Okay. I don't hate that. That's good. Yeah, I was saying last night in the Zoom call, I didn't even look at their new releases for Pride because I was like, I daren't, because at the moment I have enough at the moment, and as you'll see, I've got an unboxing of 2 more canvases from a company that's when's that going up? Monday, I think. So yeah, so there's plenty to be getting on with, and I just I've got enough like events and stuff to keep me busy. The Diamond Painting with Friends group are super organized, and they've got their events planned up to 2026 now, I think. So there's plenty of scope for me to start thinking about what canvases I want to be working on. Oh, and of course, another thing that we sort of started discussing is we need to think about the February event for this group. so that people have got time to get canvases. There is no glue under that bit. It has gone off already. Yeah, people need a bit of time to figure out. So yes, that is a job that I need to get on and do, is put up a little poll so that you can have a think about what sort of events you want. They will always be not exclusively diamond painting, but for those of you that want to diamond paint, you know, these things need to be planned, purchased, whatever. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making it up as I go along, is what I'm doing. And realising that it doesn't perfectly work. But it's fine. Right. Yeah, that's... See, isn't it strange? When I'm working on a cloisonne kit, this glue takes so long to go off. I wonder if it's because it's on wood. So that's worth remembering, that the... I would get easily 10 minutes of working time with this glue, ordinarily. I'm regretting putting so much on in the first place now. Oh, thanks. I hope it'll be fun. Yeah, we had fun last year, and I think people enjoy it. I try and keep it as easygoing as possible. So, I mean, if you were going to get a kit like this for yourselves, you could literally do anything you wanted. There's no rules with it, which is lovely. And although I thought there wasn't going to be very many tiles, there's actually quite a lot. There's just like a weird selection of colours. Sorry, I'm all quiet again. Concentration. No rules makes it scary. Yeah. That's again, when I was doing the Nerdy Crafter kit with the paint pouring, a lot of that is all about like letting go and just allowing the paint to go anywhere it wants to. And I'm like, no, I don't want the paint to go anywhere it wants to. I want it to go exactly where I tell it to. Orange, purple. Can I wonder if I can squish a couple in up there. Maybe just nudge these ones over a little bit. So we've got a very subtle little rainbow in the top. Yeah, it's, I haven't put any white in, so put the white ones up there. There. Okay, so I think that's probably enough. I'm quite pleased with that. I like that. And yeah, got a few left, so maybe I'll figure something else out to do with those, or I'll add them to another project. The other thing that I was thinking with this sort of cup mat project is that you could fill in the gaps with spare drills, or in fact just use spare drills to fill in the whole cup mat in the first place. So I'm going to give that a couple of minutes just for the glue to go off. Stick these little spare bits somewhere. Let's find a little baggie for them to go into. Like any good diamond painter, I have an abundance. Rules control the fun. I like that. Oh, yeah, I'm sort of fighting against that, but there we go, little baggie. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. My plan for grout, quote unquote, is to use the Pebeo modelling paste, which is what I used for my BeeBeeCraft photo frame. Bear with, and I'll grab it. It's a textured modelling paste. Sorry, my chair is super squeaky. So yeah, so it's what I use to create like the clouds and the sandy texture in here. It's what's gluing on all of these pieces from, let's just move you up a little bit. There we go. You can actually see what I'm showing you. Yeah, so that modelling paste is what I used for all of this. It's sticking on all of the gems and such. And I've dropped this on the floor on multiple occasions and nothing's ever fallen off. So I think that's quite a good sign that it's a good bet. So I've got the modelling paste, and then just because I'm a little bit extra, I recently got some silver acrylic paint. So I thought I might mix it with that and then have silver grout. That's my plan. Yeah, these were great fun to do. I did one, and then I've got the set of 3 blank. So they're just like blank wooden frames. And then Roxy, the Dotty Crafter, and Sharon at Pencil Surprises, we did a sort of collab where each of us did a different one. And I did one with, I can't reach it from here. It's got gemstones all over it. So yeah. Right, let's start with that much. I've no idea how much of this I'm going to need. The gems on the paint gem look shiny. Thank you. Yeah, did I seal this one? No, this one hasn't been sealed. In fact, I know it hasn't because that one's popping up a little bit. There you go. So it's just as they are, I suppose, just maybe lucky. There's no glass in the front of this, no plastic or anything, so that helps, I think, to get the sparkle showing. But thank you. Yeah, definitely the paint survives the stress test of being dropped on the floor. The light in here is terrible today. Sorry, everything I do just makes a shadow. So this is just standard craft acrylic paint, but it's silver. And I thought that might be fun to have silver grout rather than just white. You can add lots of stuff to the modelling paste, mica powders and such. It's just that much. You can even mix in sand or gravel and have like really lumpy kind of stuff. I don't know how silvery this is going to come out. We'll see. Maybe I should add some sparkle. Let me see. Can I reach my mica powders from here? Oh, I can. Jolly good. With only mild discomfort. Andrew and Barbara, hey! Yes. Oh, these little cut mats would be fabulous for the van. Yes. that'd be grand. I was just saying the kit to make them was £3.41. Also discount code at the bottom of the screen. Oh, should you wish. That was a bit of a journey. Should you wish to make use of that, that is open to everybody. Right. Silver mica paste. Let's paste? No, powder. That's not silver. That's indigo. It's a silvery purple. Okay, that's what we're having now. I think the last time I had these out was when I was making, we had that making my own paint session. So let's see how this goes. So the other thing that you could do is once it's all done, you could add silver leaf or gold leaf. Lots of options. So this is the scary bit now though, because now I've got to cover it all up. Oh, really useful boxes. Yeah. Yeah, don't go anywhere without them. Okay, so wish me luck, because this is the point where I could ruin everything. So I'm going to fill in these obvious gaps first, and then I shall wipe the top down afterwards. So yeah, you can buy, if you're a person that goes out and you're not me, then yeah, you can obviously buy proper grout, and I think you can probably get it in fairly small quantities. So that would allow you to do proper tile grouting. And I think if you were going to use this as something like a pot stand for anything in the kitchen, then I would definitely say you need to be using proper grout and not, don't be like Harry. Don't just use modelling paste and fake it. You need to be doing it properly. But this should give us the same sort of effect without me having to go to a DIY store. And this is probably more fun to watch because you have potentially the opportunity to see me fail. Which is what just happened when this cube came up. It wasn't stuck. No, get back in. Okay, I just have to be very careful with that one. It's the last one I put in. It was a white one. It's a little bit like icing a cake. Right. Sorry, I'm not at all. Oh, Ash, that's fine. Yeah, pop a message in the group. We are all here for you, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, have a good evening. Right. Okay. What I don't want now is loads of air bubbles. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. I'm almost wishing that I'd done black grout now instead of the pale colour, but never mind. We'll see how it turns out. I just want to make sure there's no air bubbles trapped. And of course, we've got this little lip where the level of the tiles comes up slightly higher than the tray that they're sitting in. So I'm going to try and fill that as best as I can. But I'm almost wishing and it's far too late now to go back and do it again. I'm sort of wishing that I'd maybe considered resin as an option, because of course that is another option, is to fill in the gaps with resin, either UV or 2-part epoxy would be fine. I'm gonna have to mix some more. Didn't make enough, or did I? Maybe I can scrape some off the top. Right, sorry, gone all quiet again. How are you doing? Okay. Obviously, this will not be dry enough for me to completely polish up the top by the end of this live. So, as previously, I will pop a picture of it in the community tab, and I'll show it off in the next live, so you'll get to see it then. If you're wondering about the bears, they're not finished yet. We had a bit of a disaster with the little hats for them. And they cracked when they dried, and I've not remade them yet. That might be a job for later on this evening. If I'm still feeling a bit crafty after this. Once the live's over. Okay, so I think this looks so messy now. I promise it'll look better once it's done. If you've ever done any tiling, you will understand this horrible bit. this stage. So let's just I'm going to gently start wiping off the top now, but I don't want to go too hard because I know that some of them won't have completely set in yet. I also do not want to get paint on my sweatshirt. I should put an apron on. Oh yeah, it was sad that the little hats didn't work. It'll be fine though. It'll work out. Because now that the bears themselves are dry, we can mould the hats directly onto the bears, and we won't have to make something that will fit them after the fact. So that is useful. I've just done the one thing I didn't want to do, and I've got paint on my sweatshirt. Oh, Jackie, no. Just desperately trying to clean this off. Okay, so this is going in the wash tonight. Okay. Yeah, I've no idea how washable this stuff is. Probably not very. I don't think so. Oh, if you can hear scrabbling, the cat is now attacking her scratching pad. So all I can hear is like in the background. Right. It is I'm sorry. Oh, Em. You must think I'm such an idiot. Yes, unbearably sad. I thought you were just being really nice. Oh. But no, the bears themselves turned out great. I am pleased with them, but yeah, just disappointed that the hats didn't work, or the hat singular, although we made more than one. We only needed one to work, and they both cracked. Not entirely sure what happened. I think it was just sort of maybe the room was too warm and the air dry clay just like shrunk too much, or here we go. It's starting to look more like how we'd expect it to now. There we go. Okay. That is, I'm sort of surprised with how good that's looking. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'll probably need to go in and fill in some little gaps, but I'm quite pleased with that. We've got some little rainbow patterns at the top and then just a randomness. So yeah, pleased. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. That's, and yeah, obviously we'll see what it's like when it sets. I'm pretty sure that the this modeling paste stuff, I think it shrinks back a little bit as it dries. So I'm just trying to make sure there's no air bubbles stuck under there at the moment. But everything is kind of doing what I wanted it to. So that's nice. I am a little bit sticky. This episode of Crafting Time with Arietta is sponsored by Tea Tree Wipes. Oh, always have to have some on hand near the crafting desk. I'm forever getting grubby. Or even just, getting down a box and then realising that it's super dusty and I've covered myself in dust. But there we go. So, yeah, I don't want to fuss with it too much more right now, but I'm quite pleased with that. And I think if you were to make this as a gift for somebody, you know me, if you've been around for a while, I like gifting crafts because it helps me to justify spending money on them. I enjoy the process of making them. I don't have the room to store them all. So oh, you officially win the Make Arietta Giggle Every Time She Streams award. Oh, yeah. And lose her train of thought. What am I doing? What am I saying? I don't know. Right. Anyway, yes, gifting things is good. It's how I gifting things is my love language. So yeah, I would be happy to receive something like this, and I'm sure other people might as well. The salesy blurb, obviously this came from BeeBeeCraft. You can get yourself a discount by clicking or using the code down there, which is witch10. This is listed, there's a link for this in the description, but it is the Panda Hall Elite Mosaic Tile with wooden heart coaster, porcelain mosaic pieces, ceramic coaster for coaster, handmade crafts, cups, arts, home decoration, Thanksgiving gifts. I love the way they name these things, all of the keywords. But yeah, currently £3.41 for this little kit. Obviously you'll need to go out and grab your own modelling paste or whatever you want to fill the gaps with. That is entirely up to you, but I'm really pleased with it. I definitely do another one. I think they do the little heart-shaped coasters on their own in a set. If I can find a link for that, I'll pop it down there as well. But yeah, I think I'd definitely be interested in grabbing a few more of these little heart-shaped coasters and then looking at using them for spare drills or cloisonne, or there's a number of different ways that you could decorate these up. Resin, lots of options. So that is that. We have only got 5 minutes left. Somebody asked me a question, so that I'm not rambling for the rest of the time. I suppose also, those of you that have made it to the end, I should tell you that I finally hit my 3,000 watch hours target on YouTube. So big loves and thank you to everybody who has helped sort of push me over that goal. It does mean that hopefully I will be able to become a YouTube partner or whatever it is they call you once you are consistently having people watch your stuff. So I literally couldn't do this without you guys, and it means the world. I do want to do something to celebrate, so some sort of giveaway or something. I'm not sure how I'm going to run that yet, so leave it with me. And I'm still waiting to hear back from YouTube as to whether it's all gone through and stuff, because I had to fill out some forms and things to get that set up. But yeah, very little's going to change for you guys, but yeah, that's my good news. And I don't know why I didn't tell you earlier, really. So yeah, thank you. Oh, Roxy, you've been looking at Jeremiah Kettner art. Yes. Oh, if you like cutesy kawaii art and pastel colors, then yeah, he's your guy. I did Midnight Owl of his a little while back, which I really loved, and then obviously I'm now working on Evening something, what's it called, Evening Light. But yeah, there's a lot of his that I like. The owl was great to do. It was really nice, and it was fun to section because the petals are all sort of scallop shapes, so you could work on sort of a scallop at a time. That was good fun to do. Another one that I wish I'd added glow drills to, but yeah, didn't have them, so I couldn't do it. But yeah, that was a while ago now, it feels. Yeah. So the great big owl, yes. Yeah, so if you guys have got any ideas about how you think I should celebrate my little milestone, let me know. Otherwise it'll probably be a fairly standard, stick your name in the comments type. I'll do a wheel giveaway. I'm going to reach out to a few of the companies that I work with and see if they might be willing to donate some prizes, but we'll see. Oh, okay, I don't know that one. So there's a Jeremiah Kettner painting called The Great Big Owl. Okay, I don't know that one. I'll have to have a look at it. But the one that I did is definitely called Midnight Owl. I don't know. I'll have a look or pop a picture in the group. And yeah, for anybody that is watching that doesn't know, we also have a Facebook group. It is the Crafty Coven. It's open to anybody that wants to come and share their own crafting experiences. And off the back of the crafting group, we also have like some little chat rooms, so you can break off into those and chat about books, gaming. We don't have a movies one, but maybe we should. Crafting, obviously, and then there's like a wellness and mental health kind of group as well. So yeah, we're just like a little family and help support each other. So do pop over there if you're not already a member. Obviously, if you're not a Facebook person, I totally get it. Not everybody is. You can still share your stuff with me by tagging me on Instagram or on X, Twitter. You can find me as the Crafty Witch UK. And of course, if you want to support the channel more directly, you can hop on over to Patreon. You can become a Patreon member from as little as $1 a month. And it really helps out doing things like buying little craft kits and accessories and stuff. And eventually, hopefully, buy me a second camera so that I can do face cam and desk cam at the same time, that's the dream. And yeah, so from $1 a month, and that will get you access to our Zoom monthlies as well. So, and then if you want to be a member at a higher level, there's extra stuff. So okay, I am going to leave this here because I am definitely waffling. I think I probably need a cup of tea, and it's been an hour, so I fulfilled my duties of an hour-long live. and hopefully it wasn't too weird. And yeah, I'm pleased with how this turned out, although it's not what I expected, if that makes sense, because I wasn't sure I would even get to the stage of putting in the grout and getting it all wiped off. But yeah, it's looking good. And yeah, once it's all finished, I'll pop up a picture. So thank you to everybody for joining me this evening. It's always a joy. And I will have another video. I will have no words. I will have another video for you on Friday. If you're watching this on replay, remember #replay in the comments so that I know you were here and I can thank you. And until next time, stay crafty.